Brian. Hi, Luxational. I know, I'm in my pajamas. I didn't want to get changed. I had a really busy day today, and we came home. I took a nap, and I just woke up from my nap, and I'm like, oh, I have to film some stuff. I have to do some stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to do any of it. Hello, Christiana. Hello. So anyway, so I'm just here to hang out with you guys, literally in my pajamas. It's a pajama party. Um, I went to the zoo today, and we left the house at like in the car driving by 8 a.m. You know, so it's been a long day. We went and met our friends, and then we went to the zoo. We got there right at 9:30, and they open at 9. Awesome experiences. We had a great time. Um, it was the hippos were fabulous. I actually got to see I have a great picture of the hippos on my phone Instagram. Hey Monica. So hey, look, they show we're in pajamas together. Yay. So I just wanted to go live just to hang out with you guys because we aren't going live tonight with Jolie, so it's just gonna be me. Um and she's very busy doing other things, so that's cool. And it worked out for me. And I was gonna go get tacos with James, but he's playing a video game, so I said, I'm gonna go live. Will you magically make tacos appear? So he's gonna make tacos appear. And then so we went to the zoo, and then we went to this new restaurant for us. Hey, Opulent Obsession. We went to K-Pot. K-P-O-T. So it's a Korean hot pot barbecue restaurant. Um, I don't know if I'll go again. Honestly, it was fun. It definitely was something I've done before. I ordered everything because it's like my poor husband and my friend Caitlin, they were completely overwhelmed. Carol's half Korean, so she and I were cool, you know. So we sat down. I'm like, I need this, and this. We want this, and this, and they're um, and the people at the table are like, that's a lot. I'm like, yeah, but no, it's not that much. It's not as much as you think. It's not as much as you think. So we go in, so we get the food, right? And I didn't take a single photo, y'all. Not a single photo was taken. Um, Hold on, I have a text I have to answer. Um, that just came through that I've been waiting on. Um, so we're at the restaurant, and I'm looking at where is my Jackie? Pay attention. Okay. I went to the K-pot shabu shabu type place in Tennessee. I saw the zoo picture, Jackie. It was really cute. Yes, Dia, it was so cool. Um, Same experience. It was fun, but I don't. The thing about the K-pop place is that it's very. It has okay. The Korean profile for food is hey Jorgelina is hot, spicy, and sweet. I I do spicy and sour more than spicy and sweet. Now, if 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 the kimchi was the most amazing kimchi on the planet, I would go back 1,000 times. The kimchi was too sweet. They actually put too much sugar in the kimchi. Hey, honey, I decided to go live. Yeah. So, but I just want three double-decker tacos. That's all I want.
You want this cream?
Yeah. Will you give me a Diet Coke? Thank you.
One of ours?
Yeah. So James is gonna go get us.
Do you want a Baja Blast? No.
No. Um, so anyway, we the kimchi was just a little too sweet. The daikon radish kimchi, awesome. Okay, but the profile on the soup, I got the Szechuan soup. It was really good, but it's just like even Jeeves' tom yum broth because you can choose there's different types of broth you can pick for your soup, and then you put everything in there, and then you can do your Korean grill. All the meats, and I knew the meats would have sweetness because that's just natural. Um, Spicy and sweet, I always get tonkatsu and udon. Yeah. So I would do it again. I would do it again to get the noodles, the soup, I would get the soup with different broth, not the Szechuan, with maybe the Korean seafood broth. But if it's just because they do have vinegar as a sauce option out in their sauce bar, so I can adjust the flavors to be a little bit more tangy than less sweet. But the meats, all the marinade on the meats were really sweet. So the shabu shabu style slices of meat for the soup was my thing because there's no sweetness on that meat. It's just straight out meat, and the broth is but anyway, we had a blast, okay? We had fun. I had fun. James wasn't sure that cooking at the table was something he wants to do. He's not a confident cook, and so it was definitely an experience for my two friends. They definitely want to do it again. For Caitlin and James, but they think that next time they would only do the grill, not the soup. And I love a hot pot. Well, hello, Winnie. I tried to click on your live and it started, and I started it started a live. I don't know. YouTube's weird. YouTube's been weird. Christine, I had two little kiddos running around with us at our K-pop experience was a little, oh, that's chaos. I can't imagine bringing kids to a K-pop. I mean, it's induction, so it's not, even though there's a hot plate thing in front of you, it's induction, so it's not like you're gonna, but still you have a sizzling plate of meat or a hot boiling pot of soup with kiddos. But I mean, we did when we were kids, we were fine, you know. This is not my first sizzling experience. Anyway, here's my tattoo update. um Hey Winnie, I was on Caleb's live sale. Um, did he get anything, Jeanette? And this is my robe I bought for my trip that I didn't get here in time for my convention, but it's here now, so this is why I'm wearing it now because I'm actually in my pajamas. And not yeah, not the best place for a toddler. And if it, yeah, no, I wouldn't. It's more of a fun adult place to go, but it was busy and it's not inexpensive. And it's an all you can eat K-pot is an all you can eat type restaurant. So it's all family style. They do have a food waste policy so that if you over order and you can't eat it, there is a fee for that, which was not a problem. But at the same time, um, it's it's like any all you can eat place. It's just kind of okay. If you really like good, if you're okay, my Korean food palette flavor is made by wonderful aunties. Okay, this is a fast food restaurant type fun party environment, all you can eat restaurant, so it is what it is and it's still fun. But so we did the all you can eat and we ate and we went to HTOT, which is a tea place here that started out in Texas. Awesome tea, got big giant glass of tea, drove back up to our rendezvous point, which was the outlet. So we stopped at the Disney outlet. I did pick up one or two things, which I don't have in front of me. And then I went to, now, full disclosure, James took me there. I was chaperoned. And not only that, I said, give me your credit card or debit card, whatever. And I walked in there while he was talking to his aunt on the phone. So he knew. This was he knew something was happening because I made friends with the sales associate. My first friendship with a sales associate, a real sales associate that contacts me and talks to me and sends out notices. So I'm on her WhatsApp and she sent a text this morning and the sale ends in 2 days. So this was on sale. And I was like, there was another bag I wanted, but I'm like, I do not need another giant tote, Jackie. And I have this weird obsession with the Givenchy Nightingale bag for some reason, and don't ask me why. I always wanted the small Antigona, the mini one with the clamshell opening, but I just can't see myself spending the money on it. But then I fell in love with the Nightingale. I'm like, Jackie, you fall in love with the Nightingale, and there's gonna be another bag and another bag. It's another $400. You gotta stop. You have to stop obsessing. So that was after I bought this. So I bought this because she'd sent me this photo and I'd seen this bag and danced around this bag, danced around the several versions of this bag, showed James this bag. Not this particular one, but this style. And he was like, yeah. And I walked in there, I looked at it and I said, I'm just gonna get it. I like the Pandora. Yeah, the Pandora is pretty too. But and I've always wanted a Pandora, but I think I've settled on if I do get one, it's not the Antigona, it's not the Pandora, it's gonna be the Nightingale if I find one. So this is the bag that came home with me, and this is called the color is Dark Wash Crystal. And this is not as popular as when they came out with this line, this color, a colorway in a light wash. That one was very popular. Now this one is not as popular. Christiana, they are dirt cheap pre-love, but I can't bring myself to buy just an for just as an everyday bag. Yeah, um, yeah. So compared to new, yes, they're definitely cheap, but they're still several $100s, you know? It's still not free. It's not free. It's still so this is the bag I ended up getting because I love it. I've looked at so many versions of this and the tote, they had a couple versions of the tote, but I didn't really want the tote. I didn't want to say the tote. And I don't have this. This is called the Clover and it's just so cute. Also, um, oh my gosh. So Dia's saying I saw your post when the lots are such good prices. When he says Dia all sold. When he sold an entire bundle sell of mini micro bags. They're fabulous. I mean, fabulous. And look, the person who bought that micro deal got a 75% off sale. Let's be honest. That was like awesome. Um, I'm so glad to clear more stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, Adia says, I knew you would. Dorlin, I love it. Rachel C, nice job, Winnie. Winnie, I was so happy. She's sold some stuff. I would love that. I would love what fits in it. Oh, this one? This one, Jorgelina, we can do that right now. So we can do this right now, and I'll probably do a video about that because the clover. I don't know. I don't think I've seen anybody open a clover, and I'm a Marc Jacobs fangirl. Um, I really like Marc. I've liked almost everything he's done in some shape, way, or form. So in here, there's two different size straps, and one's a shoulder strap, one's a long strap. The long strap isn't long enough for me to be a crossbody, but it would be for somebody who's not as round as Sam. Um, so of course this is all sales final because this is on the final markdown. This is a clearance item. So no buyer's remorse allowed on this. It's yours. This thing normally sold for $250. I bought it for $130. And it's $130 with tax, so it was on sale for $125. It was on a 50% off 50% off sale. So I went ahead and said, "Yeah, let's just do it." Winnie, Jackie, if you can do a live with, yeah. Um, well, Winnie, do you want to come on here? I could send you a link. Um, Guys, it's not as easy as it might sound to jump on a live if without planning it. May or may not have committed to buying another P9. It is authentication since Thursday, and I'm hoping it falls so I can sell. Yeah. No, see, no. You just sell a few more things, and that price tag keeps going down, and then it will be completely reasonable. You know, so this is what it looks like on the inside. I like a full size, a single cavity bag versus multiple compartments. So this is my Galaxy Samsung 2022s. So 20, yeah, 20, so it's a couple generations behind. So this might not fit the largest iPhone because I think the largest iPhone is bigger than this. But for comparison's sake, I'm actually going to put in, this is a standard small wallet, but not a, you know, half wallet. So this would fit a wallet and a phone if you still carried a wallet, not card case, without any problem. But that's probably all this can carry. If you wanted to carry this with your phone, and let's say a smaller wallet, because I have a couple, or even a card case would be probably the best. This is considered a card case. That would fit a lot better in there, and you can still probably fit a lipstick or three. Where's my lipsticks? Oh, here they are. So this is my lipstick case. So it is bigger than my lipstick case, but let's see how many. Because most people have a standard lipstick. So this is an Hermes lipstick, standard size lipstick, nothing spectacular. Hey, Marilla. So this is what it fits. The depth of a lipstick is like pretty much the depth of this bag. So it's the size of a lipstick. You can put a lipstick, a card case, and a phone. And for a lot of people, great date night bag. And it's silver hardware. Well, this is more like a pewter color hardware, not it's like a matte brushed. And then the strap on this one is a matte brushed kind of pewter chain with a black leather at the shoulder, little strap, a little bit out on rapid. Dio's bonehead thing I did, but that was a steal of a deal. I still, oh yeah, it still fits a lot. So for me, I even if I just use this as a bag in my bags, I just thought it was so beautiful. I loved this. James didn't like the crystals on here so much, but I love this. So yeah, I loved it. And that's what matters, right? Because I'm the one using it. It's not James. Um so it fits better with a card case than it does with a wallet, and it is awfully adorable. So I'm gonna take apart the I'm actually probably not gonna take apart the um strap, and it actually comes with extra crystals if something falls, which is very convenient and nice. So I'm gonna put the strap back in here, and because I envisioned using this bag honestly as more of a bag in a bag versus a bag um by itself, because it's kind of like, for me, like the perfect cosmetic bag of things, and it's just adorable and beautiful, and I want to keep it. I want to just have it to have it because I like it. It's gorgeous, and that's why we buy things, right? Um, you're going to use it. That's what matters. Yeah. Yes. I love the bling, and so I missed how much you paid for it. Oh, this is currently on sale. I bought it for 125. So with ship or with tax, because I picked it up at the outlet store, it was 136 total. Walk out the door. This is 250 brand new. It was on a 50% off sale. The sale lasts until the 30th. I do have a contact of an SA if you want one, but this one you can probably find locally somewhere because this is the regular retail line. So the outlet, the Marc Jacobs outlet, is only in location by. It's not a .com. You have to actually. So I kind of really am in love with some of their outlet bags right now, because I didn't know how lucky I was to be near an outlet. You know, so Um, do that too, bag in a bag, yeah. So, what a steal. Yeah, I thought so. I thought 125 for something that's, that beautiful in denim with crystals that I know I'll use was a good buy. But I have a couple other things. I have two more things to open, y'all. Two things came in the mail. My room is a complete disaster of a wreck. I mean, a disaster of a wreck. Let me save the receipt. I did do some cleaning in it, but not enough cleaning. I need to actually just take some stuff. Yeah, it was 135.31. It was $10 in taxes. It was a 50% off the original price, so it was on sale for 125. So this is a really and it's called the Clover bag. The Clover by Marc Jacobs bag. Yeah. If you can hear Mr. Pugsley barking, he's protesting his incarceration. Um That is a gorgeous bag. I have it in the denim daisy and love it. It fits about the same as a Coach Tabby 20. That's good comparison. Thank you, Monica. When are you going to show the bags you are releasing? I was supposed to do it that's this weekend. I was supposed to do this weekend and I didn't. We need a vlog sale before the holidays. Yeah, I might just I was gonna do it members only, and I still don't know what I want to do because it's if I do okay, so shipping is so expensive, y'all, that I would have to charge $20 for shipping anywhere, and I'd still probably lose some money in some places and gain money in some places depending on distance. But I'd average it at $20 a purchase, and that's just if I'm selling bags for 20 and 30 and $40 a bag and then $20 for shipping, I just don't know. I had thought about maybe doing what Winnie's doing is saying, hey, there's a lot of 3 bags. Who wants it? So, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't decided. Um, I see it online. I see it online for 125. You got an extra deal for at the. Oh wow! Then that is an awesome bargain of a deal to get that for 125. That's but so also I have 2 things open. This is the boring. I'll save this one, and I'll put the boring one first. This is the boring one first. So like what do you buy? People buy all kinds of things. I order everything. Dude, I'm at the point where if it doesn't come to my house by a courier, I don't want it. We even mail ordered. I mail ordered my sodas from Amazon right now because it's cheaper. It's actually cheaper to buy them from Amazon, have them delivered because I have Prime than it is for me to buy them at the grocery store. So I did. So I bought a whole bunch. They were selling 12 packs of um 12-ounce Dr. Pepper zeros for $7. That same 12 pack at the grocery store is now $10. So I was like, $7, buy 5, send them to my door. And I did. And they got there overnight. So I don't know how long that good deal's gonna last, but I did that. Winnie says pirate ship is so good. Lots of 5 and 10, then you get rid of the stuff. Yeah. So wait a minute. There's something else in here. Oh, I bought some pin backs for I had to buy some extra pin backs, so that's what's in here. But this is what I bought. And you're like, what the heck did you buy? So this is a bed sheet. This is a velvet fitted sheet. Now I've had these before. I bought them off Temu, so they're like, how you get the same type of material like this for blankets, the soft, you know, blankets. And I said, well, you know what if I just get a fitted sheet that is just like that? And they make them. They make them. So I did. I bought them and I love them. So I sleep with a blanket. I don't sleep with a top sheet. So it's totally micro um sealed or vacuum sealed or whatever you want to call it. So this is a king size velvet plush like this, exactly like this, fitted sheet, and they're fabulous. My dogs love it. They like soft things. I like soft things, and then I just have a blanket over me, which is also the same material. Now, people who don't like synthetic fibers, this might be your nightmare in hell. But for people who don't have a problem with synthetic fibers, I love it. So that was what I bought off of Amazon. And then this is the other thing I bought. Now this is Super Dacob's fault. He did a he did a review on Essentially Dacob, which is his perfume reviews. And I love perfume. And this one, I've been watching it. It had gone down to $12, and then it had gone up to $20, and then it went back down to $14. So at $14, I just bought it. I think it was right under $14. Just be careful not to wear flannel PJs with a velvet sheet. You stick to it like a flannel. That's funny. So yes, I don't have flannel PJs because that would be true. I do wear polyester. These are my PJs, literally my PJs. So these are just like polyester whatever from Temu, and they're fine. But so this is gardenia. Um, Bill. Okay, I do Bill a bowl and branch, bougie and costly, but they last year your last your whole life. Yes, but I don't do cotton. I don't care. My dogs have destroyed. See, our dogs sleep in the bed with us, and when we had bigger dogs, we have destroyed more sheets than you can imagine because dogs have nails and they like to dig in things. And we have destroyed so many sheets that we don't even spend money on sheets. So we have done cheap sheets 4 years and they work for us. My sister's horrified because she does the expensive sheets. So this is Gardenia by Elizabeth Taylor. Now I love Elizabeth Taylor. My favorite Elizabeth Taylor perfume is actually this one. This is white diamonds and sapphires, or diamonds and sapphires. I don't like the actual white diamonds. This is diamonds and sapphires. I also have diamonds and emeralds and diamonds and rubies. These are all flankers to white diamonds, but the diamonds and sapphires are my favorite. And this one, I want to see how this one smells because I really like Elizabeth Taylor. And apparently, I learned that this is an American company made in the United States. So why not? Bowl Bridge. Um, Christian, ooh, that's the same with us, Jackie. We are not at the stage where we buy, yeah, bougie sheets. Yeah, things like things get ruined. Yeah, so we're gonna do a smell test. I'm gonna wear this. I normally don't wear things that are called gardenia. Apparently, gardenia is that mysterious fragrance that you have to mimic. It's not really you can extra. Oh, wow. Whoa. Oh, this is awesome. This literally smells like you walk next to a gardenia bush. This is amazing. Oh, I am so happy I listened to his review. I don't think I ever would have bought this because I've always associated gardenia with a heavy, cloying fragrance, which it is in nature. It can be saturated and sweet, but this is a mimic because they can't actually extract the scent of gardenia. Um, it's just a mimic of gardenia. Wow, this mimic is awesome. This is awesome. It smells like walking next to a gardenia plant, but not overbearing. It doesn't have the sweetness here's the thing. Most gardenias in nature, when I've smelt them, they're kind of in humid environments, and there's always a scent of decay. Not the gardenia, but around where the gardenias naturally bloom. I've always associated them with hot, humid, a little bit of vegetable decay, and heavy, sweet, like a just heavy. And this is nice. This is light. It's not heavy. For me, it's not heavy. So in here it says it has um, citrus, flower oil, citrus something, peel oil. And it says jasmine oil extract, rose ketones, vanilla, vanillin, blue. There's dye in here, blue and violet and yellow. So it's really this is for $14. Buy this. This is great. I mean, this is really good. I am very much. I mean, I don't love everything Super Dacob loves when it comes to perfumery, but we have enough in common that I can normally the ones that I do buy that he's recommended I love. You know? Yeah, this would be great for a gift. This is awesome. I'll probably talk about Ball and Branch, but this is just um this is awesome. It's a great and look at how pretty the bottle and the top of it is. This is a beautiful thing. Um, it's still a very heavy floral. I mean, if you don't like gardenia, you're not gonna like this because it's literally just gardenia. Um, I love it. I think that's amazing. I go between a white floral, a musk, white floral musk, and fresh citrus, or like a men's cologne. I like polo with patchouli. I like patchouli, and I also really like ouds. So I am a very complex person when it comes to my fragrances. Not and either you love an oud or you don't love an oud. There's no really in between for an oud, but that's just because I grew up in Asia in those heavy Oriental scents, because I grew up in the far, far east. Is something I associate with home, temples, um, just everyday life, So you when you live in a place where they burn incense on every street corner, every household, every day, it's just a normal thing. Um, Not an oud lover, no. Yeah, Winnie doesn't like oud, but see, the thing I don't like, I'm not a huge person. I don't really like sweet. I'm not a gourmand. I do not like sweet fragrances. I almost can. I don't want to smell like a cookie. Um, I watch um Erin from, why am I blanking? Hey everybody. She loves a gourmand. So she gets the stuff at TJ Maxx like pistachio and macaroon and sugar caramel smelling fragrances, and I can't do those. I like a floral, or I like a fresh citrus, but when it comes to sweet, I don't even like sweet scented candles, like cookie candles, because I used to sell candles. I used to sell a lot of stuff when I was a young person in retail. And one of the stores I worked in sold Yankee candles, and they were very popular. They still are very popular. The thing is, we would burn them in the store, and every time I'd walk in, I'm like, oh, I really want a cookie. There's no cookies. It's a candle. So I just feel like cookie candles is just it just makes me hungry and want cookies. So you, Jackie, your ouds are beautiful, complex, yet something. Yeah. So it's just like everybody has and again, it's I grew up in the 80s. So I grew up smelling White Linen by Estee Lauder, and Poison by Christian Dior, and Passion by Elizabeth Taylor, and um my sister used to wear all the time Opium by YSL. I think it's YSL. Anyway, heavy perfumes, heavy power hitters, perfumes that stayed, even if they didn't project, like MFK, because people like um what's it called? Martin Gel no. Martin no. Baccarat Rouge, who says that? Okay, I can't remember because I don't buy that category of. I don't really want to spend $400 on fragrance. I want a $400 fragrance because I would love to buy that Louis Vuitton fragrance, but I'm not doing it. Um, I smell like a cookie all day. um, in the winter, I just pulled out my vanilla apricot. Yep, because I am an elder millennial. Yeah. Yep. Because I want to smell like cookies around fall and winter. Yeah. Anyone remember Gucci Rush? No, I don't remember Gucci Rush. I'm allergic to Versace perfumes. Oh dear. I don't think I've ever tried. Do I even have a Versace perfume? I don't think I do. Um yeah, anyway, it's just like talking about so I'm really happy I picked that up. I am thrilled I picked up this yeah. I will wear a coffee fragrance because that's how much I love coffee. But that's the only food fragrance I will wear is coffee because I love coffee. Coffee makes me happy. It makes me wake up. I love it's a psychological moment as well as just ooh coffee. Um, I like boozy fall scents. Yes, as we're coming into fall. Yay. Well, it was in the 80s today. So when I tell you into the zoo, we saw, since we went there so early, they're just being let out into their enclosures from their actual homes they stay in overnight. And it was they were active and moving, and it wasn't too hot, and it was actually okay. So I always call the zoo in the morning the stroller brigade, because most moms families bring their youngins into the zoo early morning. The zoo memberships are very inexpensive, and they're good, and the zoo's open all year round. So it's a fun place to take your kids. It's not overly expensive, even if you buy a drink and popcorn, which is what my sister always has to do every time she takes her kids. But it's for us. You can take a water bottle. We didn't buy popcorn, and you just walk around, and it was very fun, a very good day. Um, Curve, cool water, and smells of my youth. Yes, Jorgelina. Um, Martian Margiela coffee break. Yes, yeah. Yes, I think you gave me that, honestly, Winnie. You gave me a coffee fragrance, and I have it. Um, Hello, everyone. This from grocery shopping. Grocery shopping! I didn't do it. I didn't do laundry. I folded laundry, but I didn't wash laundry. I didn't do any household things I need to do. I spent 4 hours on Saturday. I had a lunch date Saturday. That's all I had planned for Saturday was lunch day with friends, and it was a 4 hour lunch date. It was like an hour at the restaurant and another 3 hours at the coffee shop. It was fabulous, but we were wiped out. Social meter tapped out. And then today we've been running around since 8 o'clock in the morning. So when we got into the home about 4 something, or maybe 3 something, between 3 and 4, and we just took a nap, and I was asleep. I took a shower. This is my washed hair, slept on washed hair, clean hair. Um and yeah, I didn't feel like putting on real clothes. I'm like, I'm not putting on clothes to go YouTube, to then put on my pajamas to go back to bed. But I want to hang out with my friends. So yeah. It's best finding a good price scent that you end up loving. Yes, the best. Especially one that's made in American. It's Elizabeth Taylor, you know? I wore Refico Skin Musk in middle school. Um, Raffi in high school, and Avon Amari. Oh, they still make Amari. Christiana, I'm folding and doing laundry now. Yeah, well, you're a mom. You have to keep up. I mean, literally, you have to keep up on that. When you have kids, I still don't understand how much stuff kids go through. It's just mind-boggling. And I watch a bunch of these YouTube shows where Mama 5, Mama 6, because there's a whole bunch of stay-at-home mommy vloggers that are homesteaders and all kinds of different stuff on YouTube, right? And I'm watching like making food for my family of 6, and I'm looking at that like, if I had to cook that much food every day, I don't want to know what their budget for what their grocery bill looks like at all. You know, James and I get away with a lot because we don't have children, so we can just we can eat out and we can do whatever, and we can eat cereal for dinner or we cannot eat dinner. It's fine. But if I had to make sure kids had well balanced food and breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I'm like, that's not the life for me. I am not that good at organizing. Winnie says, I did love Giorgio and I love Baby Soft. I love Giorgio. I need to get Giorgio, and hey, Grace, we're talking perfumes and we're talking just YouTube general things. But so, yeah, oh, I was going to tell you guys about my travel plans. I totally forgot. The freedom you have. Yes, I know. You'll get that freedom again, Christiana, at some point in the future. Um, Walmart and CVS still have Skin Musk green bottle. Nice. Yeah, so I was gonna buy Anise, but I just don't think that perfume is gonna work for me. But Chacharel. So, but this gardenia, I kind of felt like this could work for me, and it does, and I like it. Um, Rediscovered loves Baby Soft in my late 20s, and to the chagrin of my boyfriend at the time. So the thing with my travel plans. So James and I are talking. We're talking with our friend as we were driving home from the restaurant, and we're talking about December for the week of Christmas. James and I, this year, last Christmas was really rough. His mother was in the hospital for pretty much the entire month of December, and she passed in January. So we I think it might be a better plan for us to take a trip, So we are talking about it. It's like, let's just go do something that's not around a family gathering, right? So our friend, we're going to drive up and we're planning this. So I think this is really going to happen. We're going to go up to Kansas. You're like, Jackie, why are you going to Kansas? Have you guys seen the pygmy hippo, Mars, on any reels, on anywhere? I have. I cannot stop watching Marsh, the pygmy hippo. Now there's another pygmy hippo, Mudang, that's in Thailand, but Thailand's a little farther to go to. So we can just drive up to Kansas and go see Marsh, and go see the pygmy hippos up there. It's a wildlife reserve or preserve or something. It's not exactly a zoo. So it's a new experience, something we haven't done before, and I think we're going to do it. Now we need to make sure they're open. So we're still in the planning phases, but we're planning a Christmas trip. Um, I love the story of Sarah Jessica Parker and how she became her own perfume. Something with Love's Baby Soft. Yeah, yeah. Anis is a banger. See, I still might get that someday, Winnie. Oh my God! I just said as hell when they stopped selling Agree shampoo. Jackie, I sent you my favorite Hermes fragrance link. You wanted to try. Oh, nice. Okay, um, so Craig sent a link. Let's see what it is. Um, oh, that this I'll show you a photo. This is the perfume that Craig uses. Now he and I tend to wear the same fragrances because I like. Okay, that's not a good. Okay, there. Maybe that's okay. You can see the black. So Tres Hermes. Oh my God, I've said as hell okay, yeah, sad as hell. This is the one I still want to try this for men. You have our local zoo, the only unspotted giraffe, like one of two. Wow, there's an Hermes fragrance I want to try that I think Dawn has. Yeah, this is the one I want to try from Hermes. Now I'm not too keen on the Hermeses I have tried, so I need to make sure this one's definitely I have to try it before I buy it. But let me see if I can find the where Mars. I can show you a picture of Mars. Mars Hippo in Kansas. So he has a whole bunch of stuff. So it is the Tanga, Tanga, Tangatita Wildlife Park um, in Kansas. And it's about 9 hours away from where I live. And this is Mars. And we want to go see him. So we want to go to the zoo, well, a wildlife park. So I have to do some research. I don't know if I have the mobility access I need to do this. Zoos are kind of standard. I kind of know that you can rent scooters and things. And a wildlife park, I don't know. I don't know if I can walk it. I don't know anything yet. But that we're definitely planning on trying to go, taking the dogs with us, and going for Christmas up to Kansas to visit this wildlife park. Um, and then Thanksgiving, I bought two PS or two S Jean Paul Gaultier, right? Fragrances I bought and maybe Jackie gave me. Yes, the light I gave her, or no, Dolce Gabbana. I don't remember. Oh no, Sarah Jessica Parker. I did give you that one. I'm gonna eat in there. I'm just gonna wait because it's um yeah, Sarah Jessica Parker. I did give that to Whitney. That one didn't work for me. Um, but the best Hermes scent is the baby perfume, man. It's so good. Craig, that's the Hermes fragrance you like. Oh, this is the one. I'll show you. I showed the picture. I'll show it again. The one that he likes is, well, come on, Link. Link again. It's called um, TH or TERRE Hermes. It's the men's fragrance that he likes. Jackie, I love it if you come back down here and I'm mobile enough taking you to the zoo. I love our zoo. I would love to go to your zoo. I definitely is on the list of things to do in life is to go to your local zoo. But in the the other thing we're doing for Thanksgiving is we're James and I we'll have to drive um my mother-in-law's van up to her sister, so James's aunt. So there's two kind of big trips on top of our Christmas trip, or which is our cruise, our Christmas cruise that we've been waiting for. Um, so there's a lot of stuff happening out in this part of the woods, and trips are happening, which means again, as I say every week, I need to stop buying bags and sell some bags and reduce my bag. And I just bought another bag. I know, it's an illness. It's an illness. It's just a thing. I can't go down. I can't keep going down to buy everything without letting things go. I'm working on the letting things go. I know myself well enough to know I'm never going to stop buying bags. So I'm going to have to just learn how to manage letting go. Um, Here's the link, Dia. For Heavy Andrea, how did we get this close to sinking Monday? Stinking Monday. I know tomorrow's Monday. I have work. Next week's work week is going to be hellacious. I have 2 days of training tomorrow on Monday, and I'll go live Monday. Um, so after work, and I'll be late. It'll be around 7 o'clock. It's not gonna be early. But anyway, I just wanted to come up here and hang out with you, show you what I bought. I didn't want to make another video. I just wanted to show you the cool loot, talk about my trip, talk about the hippos. Um, yeah, if you go check out my Instagram, I have a really awesome hippo photo that I took that was amazing. I was like the best photo of the day. Um, I had a great time. We had a great time. We had a great weekend. Oh no, Andrea has a cold. I'm so sorry. I don't buy that many bags anymore. I live vicariously through everyone else. Yes, well, things change. Like when I was working from home, when we had COVID times, I didn't use any bags. Like I used one bag to the grocery store. Like I didn't use anything. When I was in college, I used different bags. Now that I'm working, it's a tote and a small bag constantly. At some point, I won't need big totes. You never know. Things change. So that's why I need to learn how to let go. And yes, I'm wearing panda bear pajamas. Yeah. But I'm gonna go have dinner, take my medication, and go back to bed. Because tomorrow's Monday, and I have a lot to do. There's a lot to do on Monday. And anyway, everybody have an awesome weekend. We already did that. Have an awesome evening, and I'll see you tomorrow evening on my live. Bye, guys.